Brown knows these are the games the Knights have to win if they are going to sneak into the finals. The Knights have a 5-5 record after 2 straight losses, but they shot themselves in the foot last week with silly errors at crucial moments, and coach Nathan Brown will have them believing they can get back to winning on Saturday against a team down on confidence. Rookie NRL coach Garth Brennan is doing his best to find 17 players he can trust and rely on every week, but the depth of talent just isn't there compared to other clubs. If they don't break the drought on Saturday, there's no telling when it will end. Hard to believe that it wasn't long ago the Gold Coast were earning high praise for winning 3 of their first 5 games. It must have just been a mirage. It's probably not often the Titans go into a game believing they might be better than the other team, but they must feel like they're a good chance of halting a 5-game losing slide on their home ground against the Knights. Key match-up, with the Knights getting sporadic input from their halves, skillful Titans playmaker Ash Taylor should feel that he has an advantage. But Taylor has to go out and make it happen by playing with fierce intent on every play, rather than picking and choosing his spots. If he brings his A game, it could be enough to sink the Knights.For the Titans to win, see above. Well, it might take a bit more than one man, but that's how much the Titans rely on Taylor to provide direction and good decision-making on a consistent basis. They also need to keep very close tabs on Kalyn Ponga, because the 20-year-old wunderkind has shown he's capable of winning a game single-handedly. For the Knights to win, coach Nathan Brown is looking for certain players to take more responsibility and ease the onus on Ponga to create virtually every scoring opportunity. If the Knights get a little bit of magic from their halves and produce a high completion rate, that should give them the platform they need to snap a 2-game losing skid. Titans stat attack: the Titans are giving up 26.7 points per game to have the worst defensive record in the NRL. After starting the season with 3 wins from 5 games, they have slumped to 5 straight losses. Knights stat attack: not Slater or Tedesco, and it's not Johnston, Artis or Duffy leading the NRL in kick return meters. Ahead of all his fellow fullbacks is Kalyn Ponga, 544 meters, with Moses Mbye second, 538, and Tedesco third, 511. And by the way, Ponga, ho-hum, still leads the NRL in tackle breaks, 73. And another thing, the Knights seemed certain to be one of those teams that would be fighting for a final spot in late August. It may yet happen as long as Kalyn Ponga wears a Newcastle jersey, but this team's top 8 prospects have taken an obvious hit in the absence of injured skipper Mitchell Pearce. After facing the Titans, the Knights have to prepare for a dicey month against the Sharks, Eels, Roosters, and Storm. On the positive side, their only away game in that stretch is against Parramatta. Arrow returns from a rib injury at lock, pushing Jared Wallace to prop and Max King to the bench. Nathan Peats is back from a rib injury at hooker, pushing Mitch Rain to the bench with Bryce Cartwright pushed out of the 17. Will Matthews, concussion, drops out of the back row with Keegan Hipgrave to start despite suffering a wrist injury last week. Kevin Proctor has been named despite seeming to suffer a groin during a Cameron Smith tackle last week. Newcastle have made just one change, with Jacob Saifiti replacing Luke Yates on the bench. Head-to-head, played 18, Knights 10 wins, Titans 8 wins. Matches at venue, played 8, Titans 4 wins, Knights 4 wins. 2017 results, Knights 134-26 at McDonald Jones Stadium in round 2, Titans 138-8 at the Super Stadium in round 9. Points per game, Titans 17. Knights 17.4 points conceded per game, Titans 26.7, Knights 26.1. Televised, live on Fox League. Steve Turner's prediction: the Titans showed signs of improvement last weekend despite going down to the Storm, but injuries and the form of a number of high-profile players has cooled them all year, and this week they face a young and enthusiastic Newcastle outfit. The Knights have slipped just outside the top 8, and while they have only won half their games to date, they certainly have been in every contest. They have lost their last 2, but I see a victory coming for the Novocastrians this week.